There comes a moment when you realize you've been fighting the wrong battles, not against the world, but against yourself. And quietly, without applause, something inside you decides, enough. If you're here, you've lived through something: disappointment, loss, silence, moments where you kept going, even when no one noticed. Today, I want to share with you 5 Stoic laws to become the best version of yourself. Not rules to impress others, not habits for quick success, but principles meant for people who are tired of fighting their own minds. This isn't a video about becoming extraordinary overnight. It's about becoming solid, unmoved by chaos, clear in confusion, at peace, without needing permission. The Stoics believed that life doesn't get easier, but you can become stronger. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. These 5 Stoic laws are not theory. They are tools, forged for people who felt pain and chose growth instead of bitterness. Number 1, control what is yours, release what is not. Most inner suffering comes from one mistake: trying to control what was never yours. People, outcomes, timing, their choices, their emotions, their loyalty. Epictetus said it clearly. Some things are in our control and others not. Your thoughts are yours. Your actions are yours. Your values are yours. Everything else is borrowed. When you accept this, life becomes lighter. Not because problems disappear, but because you stop wrestling with reality. You respond instead of react. You act instead of beg. You move forward instead of replaying what you cannot change. This is where real strength begins, not dominance, self-command. Number 2, accept pain. Don't add unnecessary suffering. Pain will find everyone, no exceptions. Loss will arrive uninvited. Plans will break. People will leave. But Seneca warned us, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Pain is one strike, but rumination is 1,000. Stoicism doesn't ask you to deny pain. It asks you not to multiply it. Feel what hurts, then let it pass through you. Don't build a story that traps you inside it. Don't turn a chapter into an identity. You are allowed to feel pain. You are not required to live inside it. This law teaches quiet resilience, the kind that heals without bitterness. Number 3, live as if time is limited, because it is. Most people live as if they have unlimited tomorrows. They postpone courage, delay honesty, tolerate lives that drain them. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. This thought doesn't create fear, it creates clarity. You stop wasting energy on what doesn't matter. You stop shrinking your voice. You stop waiting for the perfect moment. You choose presence. You choose intention. You choose meaning. Now, the best version of you doesn't rush, but it also doesn't hesitate. Number 4, build character in silence. Stoicism isn't about appearing wise, it's about living wisely, especially when no one is watching. It's easy to speak about discipline. It's harder to practice it when comfort tempts you and excuses feel reasonable. Seneca wrote, "Be strict with yourself and tolerant with others. True strength is private. It shows up in restraint when anger feels justified, in choosing what is right, even when no one will know. You stop demanding fairness from the world and start demanding integrity from yourself. You keep your word, you act according to your values, and slowly you become someone you respect. This is quiet strength, steady, unshakable. Number 5. Become the calm others look for. The world feeds on reaction, anger, panic, noise. Most people are pulled by every emotion that touches them, dragged from one feeling to the next without pause. But the Stoic learns stillness, not as escape, but as strength. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." Calm is not weakness, it's mastery. It means you don't rush to react. You allow space between what happens and how you respond. And in that space, you choose clarity. When others lose control, you pause. When others speak blindly, you observe. When others collapse inward, you remain grounded. Over time, this calm reshapes you. Your words carry weight. Your presence settles rooms. People feel safer around you without knowing why. This calm becomes your presence, your reputation, your power. Not loud, not aggressive, just undeniable. Becoming the best version of yourself is rarely dramatic. There is no music when it happens, no audience, no moment where the world stops to acknowledge your growth. It's subtle, private, built in moments no one sees, in the thoughts you choose not to follow, in the anger you decide not to express, in the discipline you keep when it would be easier to let go. Some days you will forget these laws. Some days you will react instead of pause. Some days you will fall short of the person you're trying to become. That doesn't mean you failed. It means you're human and learning. Stoicism was never about perfection. It was about returning to center again and again, about noticing when you drift and calmly bringing yourself back to what matters, back to what you can control, back to yourself. And over time, this return becomes familiar, almost natural. You begin to trust your ability to steady yourself, no matter what life places in front of you. So take a breath, slow down your mind, release what was never yours to carry, guard what truly is, your character, your choices, your response. And remember this: peace isn't something you wait for when life finally becomes easy. It's something you practice becoming, in chaos, in silence, in ordinary days. If these words spoke to something inside you, stay with us. Subscribe, not for noise, but for clarity, not for motivation, but for grounding. Because the strongest lives, the most resilient minds, are built quietly,